Question number 2 this week comes from Randal Sutton. And Randall says, "Hey Brian, I have a simple question. Why are you so pro Disney? I love your content and love hearing your opinions on different topics, but I feel like you could have a larger following if you didn't defend the Mouse House so much. Not trying to pick a fight, just stating an observation that I've noticed. All that said, I do love the channel and wish you had more followers." Thanks for the question, Randall. I do appreciate it. And it's I guess you could say that's a fair question. That is a fair question. This channel is built around Canon material. The YouTube channel is built around Canon material, so it's very, very pro Disney. I don't dislike the old EU. I don't dislike it. There were a lot of good things in the old EU that I really, really did enjoy. And now we're living in this era where we have this new canon, where we're starting, from scratch all over again. And I can see why people are upset. I really can. But make no mistake, I don't defend Disney that vehemently. There have been times where I've told Disney, this is stupid. Some of the new canon material is just horrible. It's just awful. Anybody who's been listening for a long time knows Heir to the Jedi, to me, biggest disappointment in a Star Wars book I have ever read in my life. I don't even want it on my canon shelf. It's so bad. You've got the C-3PO Phantom Limb comic. Just trash. The Lego Star Wars game told that story better than that comic did. You've got the Chewbacca 5-issue run. Crap. Some of the stuff in Legends of Luke Skywalker. Crap. Some of the Canto Bight stuff in the novel Canto Bight. Crap. That last story that John Jackson Miller did, The Ride, awesome. But for the most part, that book was crap. What else was there that really wasn't that great? Last Shot. I read Last Shot, and I had to push myself through that novel. I had to physically make myself pick it up to read it. And some of the first few episodes of Resistance, I'm not a fan of those either. I don't defend Resistance. I've gotten to the point where if you like it, awesome. If not, awesome. I'm to be honest, I'm more indifferent about Resistance than I am either for it or against it. So I guess it's fair to say that I am kind of pro Disney. Personally, I didn't mind Last Jedi. I can see why people didn't like it, but I didn't mind it. I did like Force Awakens. I did like Rogue One. Solo was all right. It's growing on me the more I watch it. But there have been several pieces of canon material that I just was not for. I just wasn't. And it's fair to say I'm pro Disney. But I don't feel like I'm pro Disney. I feel like I'm pro Star Wars. I'm not pro. That's the way I'm going to say it. I'm not necessarily pro Disney. I'm pro Star Wars. And does that mean I think everything that comes out is great? No. But just because, let's say they come out with a film that I'm not a fan of. I'm not a huge fan of Solo. That doesn't mean I'm going to abandon Star Wars and boycott the next movie just because I didn't like one of them that they made. I still like Star Wars. It's still part of the lore. It's still part of the canon. Novels come out that I don't like. Most Wanted, I didn't like it. Pretty much everything that came out around Solo, including Solo, I wasn't a big fan of. And I'm hoping that everything leading up to episode 9 is great. I'm praying to God. The Thrawn Treason novel coming out this year, I'm so stupidly excited for that. But it's Thrawn. Who wouldn't be? I'm excited for Master and Apprentice. That's Claudia Gray. Who wouldn't be excited for a Claudia Gray novel? Alphabet Squadron, not so much looking forward to that one. Obviously, I'm going to read it. But I'm not counting down the days until that one comes out. So I guess it's fair to say I'm pro Disney, but I consider myself pro Star Wars. So I hope that kind of answers your question. And I do catch a lot of slack for it. I do. I've had people comment on videos saying, I said one time how I didn't mind Last Jedi, how I liked it. And at the beginning, when Last Jedi first came out, I went off the deep end and just absolutely gushed over that movie. But as I've watched it as time's gone by, it's all right. It's a good Star Wars movie. I think Empire's back at the top for me at this point. But I've had people say, I came to see what your opinion was, saw that you liked Last Jedi, and I just came to write this comment and say, I'm out. awesome. Don't let the door hit your ass on the way out. And it's not that I don't want viewers. It's not that I don't love you guys. I love having you guys tune in and watch, and interact with me and talk Star Wars. I love talking Star Wars with you guys. But I want it done in a civil manner. I want to talk to people who hear my opinion, whether they agree with it or disagree with it, and will still sit down and debate me and just have a conversation, not argue, debate me. And I love it. I love talking Star Wars with you guys. If everybody who watched this channel agreed with everything I said, what is the point of watching the channel? What's the point? What do you have to talk about? If two people have the exact same point of view on something, how do you have a conversation about something? A meaningful conversation, a deep conversation, really getting into the meat and potatoes of what you're talking about. If you both have the same opinion, then it's, oh, I like this part. Oh, yeah, I like that. I like this too. Oh, yeah, I like that too. I like this too. There's nothing to talk about. So I don't necessarily want you guys to agree with me on everything. I want you guys to have different outlooks on stuff and whatnot. So, and I'm not going to just, I've been called a buyout, or that I sell out. I've been called a sellout. How can I sell out when I don't even have 1,000 subscribers? How do you sell out at that point? You know what I mean? You're not selling anything. I'm just putting my opinion out there. And if I don't tell you what I like and what I don't like, if I like something and I tell you I like it, awesome. If I tell you I don't like something and I really, really don't like it, awesome. But if I start telling you that I don't like something that I really do like, how are you going to believe me when something comes out that when I say I like it, or if I don't like it? You guys aren't going to, it's not going to have the same weight to it. I tell it the way it is. I tell my opinion. That's all, that's what this is for. This is my outlet to just tell my opinion. And I've had people tell me, I don't agree with your opinion, I'm out. All right, cool. That's fine. I would rather have subscribers that respect other people's opinions and are willing to tolerate other people's opinions than somebody who's just balls to the wall. Nope, I'm out. Sorry. So I hope that answers your question. I'm not going to jump on a bandwagon just to get more viewers. I'm not going to do it because it goes against everything I believe in, and it goes against everything that I am. So I hope that answers your question, man. And I didn't take it as an attack. I didn't take it as you trying to pick a fight. Everybody has different opinions about stuff, and I see how it's easy to come off. It's easy for me to come off as pro Disney. Yeah, I get it. So, but thank you for sending in the question, brother. I do appreciate it.